Yeah, I think the best thing we did when we started businesses and we were hustling, and obviously like getting that mentorship under you and a bit of accountability from someone independent, and get like we had a mentor and he was amazing. Like we would hustle, but he would always kind of make sure that we're hustling in the right spaces and doing the right things at the right time.
Not
And
so much just chasing the new shiny thing.
No, that's right. Yeah. And so you need that expertise and experience, I think, if you're going to be able to want to hustle, do it properly. Like don't hustle and get burnt out and lose your family and have
Your
no money.
passion.
Like you get some experience in your team. And I wouldn't say that lightly. Like if I had to start again, I'd definitely just build the team of mentors and advisors and coaches straight away.
Have those people around you.
Yeah, and then go hustle, because then you're hustling right.
Yeah.
And like the biggest advice I'd give to someone is, well, exactly that, hustle right, but like just don't burn yourself out, because it's not going to always be that way. You know, like it's just impossible to be.
But we'll
to
see
peak
it
at
all, right?
time.
We'll deal with so many clients and customers. Some people hustle so hard, the family falls apart. Like,
Yeah.
is it really worth it? You know, we always come back to this thing called OneLife,
OneLife.
right? And we talk about it. You know, you're taking 70 hours into your work. You're taking it out of somewhere, which is your family life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When are
Personal
they spending
relationship.
time with their family?
Mm.
When are they being active? When are they going for runs?
Mm.
You know, when are they keeping fit? You know, when are they having some slack time, some time out and reading and developing?
Mm.
You know,
It's not just family too. Like I think that a lot of people don't spend enough time with their friends. Like that is actually the place you go to have slack, not talk about work, not talk about family. Maybe you do, and maybe when you're having a conversation that's slightly different, right? So you've got to have this whole one life and fit it all in. And hustle culture, to me, like I actually hustle to fit it all in, if you know what I mean. Like I'm
and I
hustling to put that bit in.
Yeah, I think you call it juggling, right? You said it in the last second podcast, or first one of them, and it was mate, you're juggling. Like everyone's, you're naturally juggling with kids and whatnot, but again, it's just a different word for hustle.
Well, it's a massive life change when you have your first child, right?
Yeah.
You're yet to find out, Alistair,
we'll
come
do,
that
right?
glorious day, mate. But you know, as soon as you have that first child, the business just takes a back seat for a period of time. You know, you don't want it to, but it just naturally happens.
Yeah.
Because you've got this other human that you're trying to look after now.
Yeah, and I think my advice on that would be just to prepare for that. Like you can't plan the baby thing, of course, but like if it's in the future plan, then get your business right. And whenever it happens, obviously that's a great thing, like you said, it's a glorious thing. But if you can get the people in the right places before it happens and your cash flow up,
Get those
bank
people
balance
around
well,
you.
yeah,
It's a good test.
Then going through something like the slowdown, you like as a hustler, I call myself a hustler, right? It wouldn't bother me to be like, oh, yeah, I've done the hustling already, and now I can just chill and be there for my kids a little bit. You know, it's like I think business owners should take that approach.
I had multiple clients in the last 3 years who have had their first kid and taken 2 to 3 months off in a row once the kid was born. And if you talk about hustle culture, that is not hustle culture, right? But guess what they were doing before that? Hustling or working really hard or have been doing it for 5 years, 10 years. And they're hustling for a long time to get themselves to a point where they can take 3 months off.
Totally.
So I think we can say that in this room, we all agree that hustle culture just means hard work, a bit of grit, a bit of juggling, fitting it all in. And it's probably necessary.
Yeah, it is.
If you want to run a business.
Do you have any examples of clients that you act for where you know that they're working too much, way too much, and there's actually things that we can do at Betterco to help them relieve that pressure from that time?
The one telltale sign of that thing is, mate, I haven't looked at my email for a whole week. I'm drowning. You know?
Yeah, it's funny when you send out we need to do a set of accounts, and they can't respond to the information that we require to do the accounts. It's low priority.
That means you have no slack time at all.
There's no time.
Yeah.
And it's not sustainable.
No. And look, I've got a few clients that are in that boat, and I just make sure that I reach out to them. You know, whenever I can, and use Tom from the team. He'll reach out, you know, and just say, you just need to check in with these guys, because I know that they're being swamped and they're really under pressure. Yeah. So just having someone reach out helps.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, having some empathy helps as well. It's not just, the guy's so useless, he didn't get back to me in 2 days.
Oh, totally.
There's a reason for it, right?
Sometimes you don't know what the
You don't know.
reason
Yeah,
is.
imagine you're a tradie, you're working on the tools all day, you're managing projects, and your bloody accountant sends you a bloody email at 5 p.m. at night, and you say, mate, you didn't get back to me in 2 days. I'm knackered, I got to go second day.
Yeah.
So you got to put yourself in their shoes, and that's what we do really well at Betterco, I'd say.
Yeah,
totally.
We understand where it's come from. We understand hustle, you know.
Oh, they'd love to hear from us, surely.
Yeah, I actually have a rule. Like, we talk about habit stacking, I think, first episode. And like, my habit is jump in the car, make a phone call. It drives me mad at the moment because the connectivity is not very good in my car. But like, get in, make the phone call. And it's just one thing that you can do. I think we did it in lockdown. It was a Friday. We used to knock off and we just all of us jump on the phone and reach out.
We did that with the whole team.
Yeah.
The whole team had to reach out to a client or 2 or 3 clients. Remember?
I think it was such an amazing thing that we did. I wish we could do it some more. But
Project People or something. Yeah.
There's Project People.
Yeah.
We should named it.
Bring it back.
But like a lot of people were quite overwhelmed with the phone call during that time. And I think it's just little things like that. Like, give them motivation to hustle some more. And it was a hard time for everyone. So
I think it's just when you're in business and anyone who's thinking of going into business, you just got to know that actually not that many people are going to pat you on the back. So if you're hustling, just know that and pat yourself on the back every now and then. Book a holiday 3 months in advance and say, okay, I'm going to hustle and I'm hustling towards this, and then I'm going to take a break because breaks are really important. But hitting goals and then not celebrating them or pausing and taking stock is quite dangerous, and you can overwork, you can burn out, you can do all those things. So hustle, but celebrate successes. Don't move the goalpost if you create a goal, and once you score the try,
and surround yourself with people that you can celebrate with.
That's right.
Do it
Otherwise, what's the bloody point, right?
Don't do it alone. Do it with somebody.
Totally. Even if it is just, as you said before, a mentor.
Yeah.
If you're working by yourself, you're a sole trader, or or a consultant or whatever, reach out to a mentor or to us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have some fun along the way, and then celebrate.
Like, you don't. If they don't want to see us, there's free resources out there. You can go to the Chamber of Commerce and you get a free mentor. And I think that's how I met Blair James, actually. That's how I met Blair. And we're looking for a mentor, and that's how we connected. So,
cool.
You can actually make pretty good connections through that.
Yeah.